What's going on YouTube? This is a video that I'm making on how to properly take care of your ball python. If you go on YouTube right now, you're gonna see a whole bunch of videos on how to take care of them and what people do and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is just another one, and this is a basic and more practical one. Alright, you don't need to get all technical with thermometers and humidity gauges and thermostats and all that other stuff. First thing what you want to do is you want to get yourself an enclosure. You can use an aquarium, you can use a wood cage, or you could use a Rubbermaid bin. Alright. What I'm using right now is a regular old fish tank, 29 gallon. Second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that whatever enclosure you do get, that it will be big enough for your snake to fit in when it reaches an adult. You can do the research for that and just find out how big the males and the females get. Second, what you want to do is you want to get a heat source. For ball pythons, a heat mat is perfectly fine for them. They're not arboreal. They don't be in branches and trees and stuff like that. They're ground-dwelling snakes, so a heat mat is perfect. You want to get yourself a heat mat, and you want to put it on one side of the cage. Right here, this is my heat side. That's my cool side. Heat, cool. Alright, the second thing what you want to do is you want to get yourself hides. You can use one. It's perfectly fine, like I'm doing right here. That's a little log hide that I got for her. Or you can use two, and you can put that one on the cool side. Yo, get away from me. My fault, yo. That's my daughter. Yeah, so you want to get yourself hides. Next thing you want to do is you want to get yourself a water bowl. That's my water bowl right there. If she wants to take a dip, she could do that. If she wants to drink some water, she can also do that. It doesn't necessarily have to be big enough for them to soak in. The only time a snake will soak is if they have mites and they're shedding. And usually when they're shedding, they don't even soak. So what you want to do when they're shedding is you want to get the humidity up. All right. That's about the only thing that I use is a humidity gauge. I put that in the tank. It lets me know what my humidity's on. I usually have it like around 65, 70, and that's about it. It makes them shed perfect all in one piece. The way to get humidity up is just take a little spray bottle and you want to spray the sides of the enclosure, the glass, the bottom. You want to spray the substrate. Don't get it too wet. You know, just mist it, and that gets the humidity up, and they have a perfect time shedding. The next what you want to do is you want to make sure you have substrate. What I'm using right here, this is Reptibark. That's the substrate, the bottom of the tank. You could use newspaper, you could use paper towel, you could use towels, aspen, Reptibark, cypress mulch. There's a whole bunch of substrates you could use. You could use basically anything, but stay away from pine and stay away from, what is it, pine and cypress, I believe. No, pine. And there's another one, you know what I'm saying? Just look that up, because pine is toxic for snakes, so you definitely want to stay away from that. And you want to get yourself a lid. That's the lid I have. A screen lid is perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? They do good. What else? Make sure that you have something on top of your lid, so that way your snake won't escape, because they will escape and they will try to. You can either get clamps, or you could just use something to put on there, like books or rocks, whatever, just to keep it down. I don't use no thermometers at all whatsoever, no thermostats whatsoever, and my snake is perfectly fine. There's tons of people who do it just like me, and their snakes are fine. They're healthy, they're growing, and that's that. And then you got these people that use thermometers and thermostats and humidity gauges and this and that, and they want to tell you that their way is the only way, and your animal's not going to be healthy if it doesn't have it like that. I'm telling you right now, it's not true. That's false. I do it this way, and my snake is healthy. What else do I need to touch on? I believe that's about it. Oh, and the feeding when it comes to ball pythons. When you have a young ball python, whether it be a newborn or a yearling, 2 years, whatever, feed your snake every 5 days. Feed them an appropriate size mouse or rat, whatever your snake will take, and make sure that the mouse or the rat is as thick as this python is on the thickest part of its body, and that's a good meal. Feed them every 5 days. When they reach an adult, you want to feed them every week. And That's about it. That's about it right there. Just make sure that you keep in mind that your snake is a reptile. They are cold-blooded. Just don't make it so cold in your house, so that way the cool side isn't freezing and they just don't spend their whole time on the hot side. And that's about it, man. I'm saying it's simple. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got enough information. If you need any tips or you got any questions, definitely hit me up. I'll be more than glad to help you out. Peace.